It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a terrific matchup here tonight. From AT&T Center in San Antonio, tonight, the San Antonio Spurs taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Timberwolves begin the game with the basketball. Can't connect from in close. Rivers with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. To Conley. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Right now, San Antonio's possession. Here comes the screen. Lobs it up. Flushes down the slam.
The 2023 NBA in-season tournament Game 8 games and highlights will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
Austin Rivers. Pass to the rim. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that
the
throws
2023 NBA in-season tournament Game 8 matchup is now live streaming on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Anderson to Davis. With a drop step. Al-Farouq Aminu. Tips it. Can't miss those. Jay, 21 straight years the Spurs have made the playoffs. Last year, as tough as any for them. Flushes down the slam. Where did that come from?
It's like he got in an elevator and went to floor 8. And Ed, I have to say something, okay? 6'3", 6 feet, 5'11", those aren't small guys. In the big scheme of things, they're pretty tall compared to the average person in public.
I feel like you're speaking from experience.
Everyday experience, my friend. Every day.
Conley, down low for Davis. The Spurs have the board. Aminu, defended by Rivers. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Sets him up. Bad pass. Taken away by the Spurs. Down low for Jay. Great pass. Setting up the basket.
Woo! Did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Minnesota with the basketball. To Conley. He scores on the step back. Jay, how did he get free?
Oh man, you're not supposed to be able
Game 8
to
Minnesota
do that
Timberwolves
with that size.
6-1 San Antonio Spurs 3-7.
Are off the charts for bigs.
Scores from the post.
This has been a good first quarter for him so far. That wasn't an easy shot, but he was able to knock it down and add to their lead.
Gorgie Jang sends it away.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Deep right corner. Five to shoot for San Antonio. Aminu with a shot that's off. Conley into the front court. 12-6 our score. To Davis. has a chance. Deep two there, won't go.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot the offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
The Spurs with 4 in the shot clock. 4-3. Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
The rebound taken by the Spurs. Spurs have it. And scores. Strong take.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Beyond the arc for 3. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
The 2023 NBA in-season tournament Game 9 matchups will be coming up next on GOAT's International Sports Showdown 2023.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
It's going to be a long road back, I'm not going to lie to you. But it's only the first quarter, and that's exactly what you needed. You needed to see the ball go in a couple of times.
Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down. Off the step back.
And while the ball was still in his hands, a sidestep throws the defender off. People aren't used to seeing that type of footwork.
Here we go. Hey, watch this screen left.
And the finish. Slam dunk. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
To Davis. Conley. Spurs have it.
Game 9 Atlanta Hawks 5-3 Detroit Pistons 1-7.
As a player, there's nothing better than coming out in the first quarter and playing exactly the same way you played the last couple of days of practice. You're moving the ball, you're capitalizing on mistakes, and you really built a nice lead.
Picked up by the Spurs. Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it. Ed Davis gets it in the right corner. To Towns. Austin Rivers. To Davis. Anderson. Down low Towns. And look out. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They look lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Hey, double screen.
Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves. Anderson goes to the left side. To Kyle Anderson. To Towns. Down low. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
Another
Game 9
possession,
Miami Heat
to take a tough
6-2
shot.
Charlotte
This time they
Hornets
got to go,
3-5.
But they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it. Short jumper off the mark.
The 2023 NBA in-season tournament matchup will be coming up next.
sit. Now a timeout here for the Timberwolves as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. New blood coming in for both sides.
Subbing in for the San Antonio.
Farouk Aminu able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
And the rebound taken by the Wolves. Conley into the front court. Down a dozen. To Towns. Here's a chance from long range. His first effort off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Reset here. Let's see what they do. Has a look. It's no good. Great defense. Across the timeline, it's Conley. Down 12. Curling inside. Count the bucket for two.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Great shot by the offense, but the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough two than a wide open three.
Now a pass stolen by the Spurs.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you'll be able to stop a great passing team.
On the follow. Way to stay with it.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Gets to the basket, but it's no good.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Karl Anthony Towns. 3 for 4. Good start.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Conley into the front court. 9-point margin. Towns to Conley. Can't connect. Luol Deng sends it away. They'll let one fly from half court. That ends the first quarter. The Spurs had the lead. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. San Antonio with the basketball. And counted at the rim.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
To Conley. To Gobert. Has a chance. Rudy Gobert. He's 2 for 2 now.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
They work it down to Aminu. Nice pass to get things going.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Five to shoot for San Antonio. For three, can't go down. Smothering defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Spins and scores.
Too much sauce.
San Antonio ball. Lets it fly from long range. He engulfed him that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Count the basket.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Knocks down a tough shot. Now a smothering defense.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Not that time. Nothing going here on that drive. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Now whistle as Minnesota's going to take the timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Number 16, stepping in for Minnesota.
Shot from the lane won't go. Spurs in possession. Sizing up the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. The Spurs with 4 in the shot clock. Trying to cash in. He's looking for that touch.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Can't connect. It's no good. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Tyler Zeller trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 76% from the line. One free throw up and good. The lead now 14. The Timberwolves have the basketball to Davis. Can't connect from inside. Has a look. And scores on the step back. Unguardable, Jay.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego. Oh, out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Now, opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Austin Rivers. To Davis, down low. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Big hit right there.
Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves. They go down to Davis. Goes to the right side. Not that time. Has a chance. Bullock can't connect. Rivers into the front court. Trailing by 14 to Kyle Anderson. Jetty Osman pins it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
And he'll go to the foul line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Reggie Bullock, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 79% at the line. And hits the first free throw.
Number 32, Carl Anthony Towns. Stepping in for the Spurs, number 35.
2 for 2 on that trip. Ed Davis to Kyle Anderson. Oh, he had it.
Lock up, lock up. Here you go.
From long range. And the Timberwolves have the rebound. T-Wolves with the basketball.
I got ball, I got ball.
Nothing going here on that drive. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it. To Rivers. Doesn't get the bounce. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Scores from the post. Ed Davis to Rivers. Anderson to Rivers. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
First one goes down.
For the Timberwolves, number 27, Rudy Gobert.
And he makes them both. They work it down to Aminu. Nice pass to set things up.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
They get it down to Gobert. Rudy Gobert. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Here we go. I got ball. I got ball. I got ball. I got ball.
5 to shoot for San Antonio. Going to launch beyond the arc. Man, that was a tough shot.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Ed Davis, defended by Al-Farouq Aminu. Short jumper won't fall.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Anderson rocking the rim.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
No good. Minnesota at the controls.
Defense, let's go. Three.
Rudy Gobert against Al-Farouq Aminu. Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Into the game for San Antonio, number 31.
Oh, bad pass taken away by the Spurs.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
Towns to Davis. Now a pass stolen by the Spurs.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Down low for Jay. Ed Davis. Huge block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Doesn't even see the defender. Buries the shot.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Ed Davis. The Wolves down to 4 in the shot clock. Just off the mark.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
The Spurs with 4 in the shot clock. Deep left corner. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
I get tired of hearing guys say, I was there, I contested a shot, I pretty much had a hand in his face. Well, no, you have to change up the game. If a guy is right-handed, he is right eye dominant. Get that hand over his right eye, block his vision. That'll enhance his chances of missing the shot.
To Davis. Anderson. Great dish to set it up. Gorgie Jang snatching it out of the air.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Runner's good there. Long key from three-quarters court. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Hey everyone, it's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Spurs entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. These are the guys getting buckets for the San Antonio Spurs. The Timberwolves have yet to appear after one half of basketball. There isn't enough time to get into all of their problems. But I'll tell you this, they need to try to get better. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Game track. Blocks.
The San Antonio Spurs came to play today, and the opposition knows it. All these blocks are more than just rejections. They're statements.
Player of the half.
Aminu has been making the competition look silly on the defensive end.
Who was cold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
That's me. Not ball.
Able to convert inside.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
To Kyle Anderson. Ed Davis to Kyle Anderson. Gets a look. Can't hit. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Rudy Gobert. He's now 4 for 6.
The true measure of Rudy Gobert comes on the defensive end. He was all-NBA defensive first team and was tied for the lowest opponent field goal percentage at 43%. You ain't getting by that.
And he's going to the free throw line.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
Knocks down the first. Able to convert on both free throws. To Gobert. Anderson. To Davis. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw's good to cap off the three-point play as they draw a tiny bit closer. Gets it in the left corner. Here comes the screen. Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves. Gets it in the right corner. They'll get it down to Davis. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And the defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Rudy Gobert picked up by Gorgie Jang. Jetty Osman swats it.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
To Davis. To Gobert. Not that time. Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it. Gobert to Davis. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
It's really a dope thing when passing becomes infectious. But don't become overly passive. Still take your shots when they're there.
Trying to cash in. The screen sets him up for 2.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
Timberwolves have the basketball. Gobert to Davis. Here comes the screen. Ed Davis guarded by Jang. To Gobert. Rudy Gobert. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Gobert to Kyle Anderson. Oh, bad pass taken away by the Spurs. Kyle Anderson with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Al-Farouq Aminu rejects it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Slams it down.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Now a timeout here for the Timberwolves as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this 3rd quarter. Time for some new personnel into the game. Austin Rivers to Davis. Shot from the lane won't go.
I got ball. It's all me. I got ball.
Here comes the screen.
The screen was coming.
From the painted area, won't go down. It's Minnesota basketball. Anderson to Rivers.
Watch the kick. Watch the kick right.
Takes stock of the floor. Nothing going here on that drive. And he hits.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
My ball.
Almost unlucky bounce. Anderson down low for Davis. Short jumper misses.
You're on the island now.
Wolves have it.
Hey, locked up.
Conley picked up by Bellinelli. Here comes the screen. Conley to Davis. And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line.
See, you've been working on your game.
Jumper's good.
And I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Now a pass stolen by the Spurs. Towns with a look, knocks it down off the step back.
Ooh, I'm telling you from experience, his teammates will never let that one down.
Hands up, hands up, hands up. Hey, hey.
Nothing going here on that drive. Five to shoot for San Antonio. Has a look. And he buries it.
Get your money, man.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
T-Wolves at the controls going up the floor. Towns guarded by Jang. Karl Anthony Towns. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Dia. Right.
The Spurs with 4 in the shot clock. Fires the 3.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2 for the San Antonio.
First one, count it. Knocks down the second free throw.
Into the game for Minnesota, number 6.
Perfect from the line. It's all 3 of them. Minnesota with the basketball. Austin Rivers to Towns. shot from in close, no good.
Ball. Come on, you gotta work around the screen. You're killing me.
Has a chance. Off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
5 to shoot for Minnesota. Towns. Now that's a contest.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Nothing going here on that drive. 5 to shoot for San Antonio. Trying to cash in. And Minnesota claims the rebound. To Towns. Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves.
Pick up.
Towns a shot, but he missed it. The follow won't go either.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Not a good pass there. T-Wolves have it. Cam Birch with the block.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Down to 5 on the 24. 4-3. And knocks it down. Jay, for the defender, tough to gamble once the ball's behind the arc.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Spurs have it. Kem Birch matched up with the former Wildcat. Late heave to beat the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. All Spurs so far. The Wolves with the basketballs. We start the 4th quarter, and they've really had very little go right for them on either end of the floor.
Remember that old line, your attitude determines your altitude? Well, when you see dejected faces on the sideline, that poor body language gave you an impression that they had no chance to win this game.
Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Let's go. Pick him up.
Rudy Gobert. Tips it. That's out. Last touch by Rudy Gobert. The Spurs with 4 on the shot clock. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
shot for Gobert won't fall. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Here's Towns. Gets a look. Can't hit.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. No good. He cruises in for two. Too easy.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Rudy Gobert sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
And Towns with the flush. The smooth, fluid game from Karl Anthony Towns.
In an era where big centers often get devalued, Karl Anthony Towns is a true foundational player. He can function as a traditional center, but also can show you quick moves around the perimeter and knock down that three-point shot from deep.
Beyond the arc for three. Oh, that's how it's done.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested three goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
Towns to Gobert. Get the cameras out. Flash on.
That's going to make a nice poster.
It's a big finish. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
Visit our team website for more details.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Stepping in for the Spurs.
Conley to Rivers. To Gobert. Runner's good there.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Right now, San Antonio's possession. Surveys the floor. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Conley into the front court. Down a bundle. To Gobert. Oh, bad pass. Taken away by the Spurs.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Five to shoot for San Antonio. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Got him. I got him. Here we go. Coming left.
leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Mike Conley, tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
The pass set it all up.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Rivers to bring it into the front court. His guys down big. Conley. Fires the three, and Mike Conley dancing with the defense. Hits the contested three.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Now a pass stolen by the Timberwolves. To Conley. Shot won't go. The Spurs with 4 in the shot clock. For 3, well defended. Across the timeline, it's Conley. He'll run the offense. Lets it fly from long range. That's how you defend.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
And the slam. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is.
Me neither. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Number 17, Ed Davis.
To Conley.
For San Antonio, number 5.
Knocks it down from mid-range. Has a look. And the rebound gathered in by Davis. The Timberwolves have the basketball. Ed Davis to Rivers. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Five to shoot for San Antonio. Deep left corner. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim. Short. Conley into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Davis, down low. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. Spurs have it. Probing the defense. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. Deep two there. Won't go. The follow won't go either.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
Davis able to recover with the block. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Ed and I want to go home too, but fouls like that only stop the clock for all of us.
Gorgie Jang at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 78% at the line. First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. Conley. To Davis. Rivers picked up by Bellinelli. They go down to Davis. Off the assist.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Davis knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. From long range, smothering D.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
And count the basket inside.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Cedi Osman at the line for a chance at a three-point play. 56% for his career. Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. To Davis. Conley. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
That's all you. That's all you.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Not done yet. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Ed Davis, guarded by Jang. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat five.
It's the Spurs who are victorious as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
David Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Spurs added a win with today's solid victory. Sometimes a team can hurt itself by being so aggressive on defense. And sometimes a team can guarantee itself a win by using defensive aggression in a focused way, like we saw here today. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the San Antonio Spurs. The Timberwolves put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Game track. Assists.
The San Antonio Spurs showed off the kind of team chemistry that coaches love to see from their players. The more they moved the ball, it showed how much they trust each other. In the end, they got to win, and it looked like they had a great time doing it.
Player of the game.
When you see these highlights, it's easy to see how this guy earned the award. His impact on the game wasn't lost on anyone. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.